Hey everyone, and welcome to Fright Bites, your weekly source for horror reviews with me, the Fear Fan. Since this is our first episode, I thought I'd try something a little different by dipping into the world of literature. That's why this week, we'll be taking a look at This Book is Full of Spiders, the sequel to David Wong's John Dies at the End. Now, if you haven't read John Dies at the End, go ahead and check out a copy. I'll wait here. Okay, so you're back? Great. Now you know why you freaking need to buy this book! To those of you who didn't buy the other book just now, a little background is in order. John Dies at the End is the story of two friends, David and John, who live in a non-disclosed town in the Midwest. John is an oddball perpetual man-child, while Dave, the main character, is level-headed enough to balance their friendship out. When they're both injected with a substance that opens their perception to the supernatural events happening all around them, they find themselves fighting against demons and monsters in a bid to save both themselves and the world. John Dies at the End was a great read, with genuine humor, genuine horror, and surprisingly deep characters. In fact, I give it a 9 out of 10. But what about the sequel? For those of you who have read the first book, let me start by putting any fears you have to rest. This book is every bit as good as the original, although it is considerably different. Where the first book was essentially an anthology of awesome stories that jumped around in time more than the guy from Quantum Leap, Spiders tells us a more linear story and focuses on a single threat. Picking up not too terribly long after the first novel, Spiders deals with, you guessed it, an invasion of invisible, brain-controlling spiders. Despite the change in format, I'm happy to report that everything that made the original great is still present here. In fact, the changes actually work to the book's benefit. Now, rather than being bound to just the main character, Wong shows us events from other characters' perspectives as well, giving us a broader view of events and showing us just how much these characters rely on one another for survival. This really works in the book's favor, especially towards the tragic end. Another change is that the book seems to focus more on social commentary. While the first did raise some interesting questions and ideas, this one spends a lot more time exploring the nature of panic and fear, and while that means the book has a slower pace, it also means that things stay consistently interesting despite that. In the end, I definitely call this a must-read, and I give it a final score of 8 out of 10. Not quite as good as the original, but still well worth the price of admission. Also, for those horror fans who read the praise section on the back of the book, there's a special bonus waiting for you. Those with keen eyes will notice that under Don Coscarelli's quote, he's listed as the director of Phantasms 1 through 5. That's right, I'm calling this as confirmation that the rumors are true. The long-awaited Phantasm 5 is finally scripted and funded, and we will be getting official confirmation soon. Anyway, that's all we have time for this week. This is the Fear Fan, and I'll see you next time on Fright Bites.